Good afternoon, guys, from wherever you are listening from. So let's have a discussion about cesarean section, C-section. Some people call it Caesar. So if you look at the picture on the screen, you see when a woman gives birth through an opening, the baby is brought out from opening under her tummy before her vagina, between the vagina and under the tummy. So a line is put through where an opening is made to get to your womb to bring out your baby. So it's called C-section. While normal delivery is from your vagina, you push the baby out and the baby comes out. The doctors help you, the nurses help you to drag the baby out. So things like that. So what am I trying to say? This C-section, I would say, it's ungodly way of giving birth, because the Bible, the way a woman gives birth is natural. God has made it clear. But the modern day doctors claim that many lives have been lost through normal birth. So the C-section helps to save life. There are pros and cons to this. To my own understanding, in the world where I stay, in Africa here, in Nigeria to be precise, I see some hospitals have made this C-section a means of making money. Yes. I'm a victim of that, if to say. I had my 3 children through CS. And I see that this thing is a planned stuff to make you, if care is not taken, all your children, 5 at most, is born through C-section. And it's not God's plan for us on how we should give birth. His ways are clear. And there are some reasons why we push that child out through the vagina. It's for a reason. Good for the child, good for the mother. But through CS, there is a coin there, which maybe in a different video, while I make my research, then I will let you know. Why am I saying this? There are so many advantage to this C-section. I found out that those who introduced this C-section, they are now finding ways not to continue in that light. There is this water birth, which is rampant in the America and abroad, but I don't think it's rampant here in Africa. You hardly hear people having birth through this water birth or any. Do you understand? Any other means outside the normal way you deliver, and your baby comes out. But I found out there are different ways they are trying to avoid women going through this C-section now in America, as I heard. I don't know about other places. But here in Nigeria, it's like an everyday occurrence. It's now the norm. They'll tell you, before you know it, 15 minutes, your baby is out, as if it's just like that. But they forget there are some things. I have a niece that had her baby through C-section. And the issue, listen carefully before someone would misquote me, or listen very carefully to the video. Okay, using myself as an example first. My first baby, I came to the hospital and they checked me and said nothing is wrong with me, that I am okay to push my baby. Everything is perfect. Okay? So they gave me a date. And I came. That date, my water have not broken, nothing. And I came. And they claimed that my CM is not going up and all of that and everything. We started calling the doctor at the time that I came in. That was in the afternoon they gave me. I came and I waited. That's how foolish one can be when you so much put your trust in man, in doctors. I didn't even think, I should have waited till my water breaks and everything. As in the normal delivery, because that's what they said I will have, a normal delivery. And my water it didn't break. And I came to the hospital. They admitted me. From that afternoon, they were calling the doctor and everything. He said it's coming. An idea to waste time so that at the end of the day, I will end up going through a C-section. The doctor was called and everything. Afternoon, evening, they gave me injection, looking at the CM, all whatnot and everything. Until midnight, this man came and said, they will prepare me for a C-section because the baby is tired now and this and that and that. At the end of the day, I ended up having my baby through CS. And while I was there doing one, waiting for him and everything, there's another woman that was, admitted to, with all these things going on, or probably she came before me. She noticed what they are doing and me, I don't understand what was happening. She left the hospital to go to another place whereby she will give birth to using a normal delivery method. You see, I went through that first C-section. Then my second baby, everything was fine until probably a week or two for they claimed that I have excess amniotic fluid and everything, so I can't go through a normal delivery now. I'll have to go through a C-section again. I went through C-section. Now, after 7 years, which I should go through a normal delivery because I was opting for it. I want a normal They claimed that I can't go through a normal delivery, that my tummy, whatever will break, maybe as I'm pushing, that if I've had 2 C-section, the third one must be through C-section again. You see how they lure women into going through this C-section. After 7 years, my body is healed now. Nothing like that ever can happen if I was thinking well at the time, but fear, all those things, and with everybody around you, are you crazy? And I should have gone, with faith, trusting God that I can push this baby through normal delivery, and they lured me into it again. You see, people of God, how these things is like a norm for them, doctors. I know it's not every doctor, but there are some has seen it like this is a means to make money, because when you go through C-section, you can pay $1 million plus 500,000, but when you go through normal delivery, maybe just below 100K. Yes, below 100K you pay, but when you go through a C-section through their hand, you pay 400 and 500 and $1 million plus, and all. They make big money from you. So down to my niece. She came and she was told she was fine. And after the same process, calling the doctor, he was wasting time, saying all whatnot and all of that. At the end of the day, this young girl went through that C-section. She went home, another wahala. Her spine, her neck, everywhere was paining her, and she was restless for like a week plus or 2. She doesn't understand what was happening to her. She was as if she was going to die. You see? So that they can collect big money. So what am I saying? If you listen to this video and you can relate, please feel free to share your own ideas. Because what I'm saying is from a research. Understanding that this thing is becoming a norm here in Africa. Ways to make money using people's lives. This C-section of a thing. For me, it's unnatural. They claim they save life more, that people die through more. It's not true. So many women in Africa are giving birth in their room. I don't know what they do. This Yoruba tribe, even Hausa tribe, they take this thing that they take. Before you know it, they've called one nurse and the baby is out. Sharp. But when you try to follow the normal way, they coin you into something that you don't want. Yes, I look at my 3 children. They are fine, they are bubbling, they are okay. But most of them come out with a certain sickness. Respiratory issues, yes. Because the doctor will stress you through a longer time, so that at the end of the day, and when that child is born, it comes out with respiratory problems. And a child that's born in normal way comes out clean and clear. The only thing the woman will suffer is a tear, if for some, And at the end of the day, you're sewn back, you're healed, and you're fine. You see? And children, most of them that are born through this thing, when you see their behavior, there's something different with those that are born through these years. I know what I'm saying. Go and check. So, people of God, what I'm saying is, I'm saying this is wrong. Some, they call it Caesar. What is Caesar? A Roman way of, there are some, when I heard that Caesar thing, I was trying to relate it to one or two things. So in a medical whatever now, please, I think they should know how to redo this and find ways that women can give birth normally and their baby is healthy and alive and they too are alive, and curb this C-section thing, because it's unhealthy and it's causing a lot of problems for some women, for so many women. You come, they try to sweet talk you. No, just 15 minutes. It doesn't waste time and you are out. Everybody's out. So the doctor doesn't want his time to be wasted because you're pushing a baby the right way, which have so many benefits than going through that C-section. So I'm saying this with so much anger in me because when I look at, I had the opportunity of having my children the normal way and they coined me into C-section. And a niece that had her own, I was struggling with her life. So if you can relate and have your own issue, pen it down there. God bless you and have a great day. Bye.